Hi everyone, I'm here to tell you about the lessons learned by Moses and the Ten Commandments. A long time ago in Egypt, there was a man named Moses. He was a Hebrew, but he didn't know it because he was adopted by an Egyptian princess when he was just a baby. Now, as a grown man, Moses had a wife and 2 kids. And one day, while he was tending to his flock, he saw a bush that was on fire, but it wasn't being consumed by the flames. So he went over to investigate. And God said to him, "Moses, Moses." And he replied, "Here I am." And God told him to take off his sandals because he was standing on holy ground. Then God continued, "I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I have indeed seen the affliction of my people in Egypt, and I have heard their cry because of their taskmasters. So I have come down to deliver them out of the Egyptian slavery. And I will bring them up out of that land into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey. But the people you will say, 'Who is God? What is his name? What shall I say to them?' So God said to Moses, 'I am who I am. Thus you shall say to the children of Israel, I am has sent me to you.'" Now after this, God gave Moses the 10 Commandments. And then he built an altar there and called the first Passover, keeping it holy for himself. And then he wrote down those 10 commandments and came down Mount Sinai with them. And the children of Israel all gathered around, and they were very attentive. Number 1, you shall have no other gods before me. Number 2, you shall not make for yourself an idol. Number 3, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Number 4, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Number 5, honor your father and your mother. Number 6, you shall not murder. Number 7, you shall not commit adultery. Number 8, you shall not steal. Number 9, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. And number 10, you shall not covet. And when they were finished, God said to Moses, "These things you shall teach them." But when he came down from Mount Sinai, Moses' face shone so brightly that the children of Israel were afraid to come near him. And he took a stone and placed it beneath him, a stone altar, and he called the place Jeshurun, because the children of Israel had made a calf out of gold to worship. And God was very angry, and he asked Moses if he had not told him that he would destroy them, that he was displeased with them, and that he would make them into a desolate nation. But Moses answered and said, "O Lord, why does your anger burn hot against this people? I have not yet sinned nor rebelled against you. If only the people would sin, I myself would bear the iniquity." And God answered him, "My righteous anger burns against them. I will blot out their name, their memory, their children, their children's children, whom they have made me jealous with these." So then Moses prayed and implored God to remember his family, his offspring, the tribe of Levi, who were not jealous like the rest of Israel. So God relented from the calamity that he had spoken of and did not blot out the children of Israel. But he said to Moses, "Go down, for your people whom you brought out of Egypt have acted corruptly. They have quickly turned aside after other gods. They have made for themselves a molten calf and have worshipped it." Now Moses was very upset about this, more upset than any time before, because he loved his people. And he said, "Oh my God, why has this people caused you to become angry? Send me away, I pray, and let my people go." But God answered him and said, "This one thing I will make stand firm with you in the midst of this people. This is a rebellious people. And I will raise up for myself a faithful people from among their offspring. I will also bless them and have mercy on them and will not destroy them, the offspring of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For I will restore their fortunes and will have mercy on them." And Moses pleaded again, "Then I beg you, I implore you, O God, do not destroy them. I ask this one of you, do not destroy them, Lord our God, for you are good and ready to forgive." So then God answered and said, "My wrath is aroused against him. I will surely blot him out of the earth, but I will not blot out all the offspring of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For I will restore their fortunes and have mercy on them. And when Moses knew that God had listened to him, he began to speak to him again. He said, "Oh God, please change your mind. Please forgive their iniquity, their sin, for I know your heart. You are a good and forgiving God, ready to forgive and abundant in loving kindness." Then the Lord relented from the disaster that he had said he would bring on them. Now, this is the lesson. Moses wanted to lead the Israelites to the promised land, but they wouldn't listen to him. They were stiff-necked people, always complaining. So he got angry, raised his staff, and struck the rock twice. But water did not come out. Instead, only a small trickle came out. And God said to Moses, "Because you have not believed in me enough to sanctify me in the sight of the Israelites, therefore you shall not bring this assembly into the land which I have given them." So Moses died in the wilderness without entering the promised land. This teaches us to be careful of unbelief, doubt, impatience, and disobedience. God wants us to trust in Him and rely on Him, not ourselves or our own strength. When we obey God, we can receive the blessings of the promised land. But disobedience can cause us to miss the blessings of God and wander in the wilderness of this world.